And he knocks down the first one. And so Carter nails them both. Here's Westbrook. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Durant against Carter. Shot clock at 5. Durant draws the double. Up and over Carter. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And it's slammed in by Carter. Look out below! You got no chance of defending him right there. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for your bars, Vince Carter. Shooting 1.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Oden. Outside Durant. Durant with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Towns outside. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Outside Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Murray. Here's Duran. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the away team, Tracy McGrady, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
With a missed free throw, they're keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And that one's good. Green.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your high squad. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Jalen Duren is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook, the pass to McGrady. Here's Queen, covered by Towns. Fades. And the shot goes. Queen's got his third basket on the night right there.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for New York. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Oden, covered by Duren. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. For 3. The rebound by Murray.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
New York trails by 4. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Green misses the baby hook.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the inside, here's Oden. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Murray passes to Duren. And the shot's good. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York trails by 4. Pass to Oden. To the middle. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Here's Green. Oh, Green looking swift on the break.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's go.
In for New York, Bobby Portis, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Outside Durant. Back to Hardaway. to the paint. Oden misses.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. New York trails by 8. Outside Hardaway. Portis, the pass to Durant. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 9.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Duran with a screen on Hardaway. Green for 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Westbrook, the pass to Portis. Murray against Westbrook. Up top, Durant. 9 points in the game. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green finds Towns. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Towns has got his first bucket of the night.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Green for 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Pass to Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Murray. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Towns.
For your balls, DeJounte Murray. One shot.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Durant inside. He's checked by Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll go on Michael Porter. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Free throw is good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Outside, Green over Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Duran the screen. And here's Green from the arc. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Durant with a screen on Murray. For 3, Westbrook. That shot off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Ballers. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
Well, I think for the Ballers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Pass to Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Green with the ball. 21 points in the game. Another miss by Green. Westbrook against Murray. Outside Durant. Here's Oden. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Porter finds Carter. Duran the screen. Shoots. Second chance shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Porter the pass to Murray. Carter on the wing. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. Have the space there, but it's offline.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Durant against Carter. Durant with a screen on Porter. Outside Hardaway. Launches a 3. Here's Oden, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. The fourth spot held by Tim Hardaway.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
.103 left in the third. Oh, there's the alley. It's hauled in by Portis. New York trails by 12. Westbrook right side. Pass to Oden. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook against Murray. The shot won't fall. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Murray.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
He's going 3 of 4 from the line.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Durant.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. New York trails by 8. So on the floor for New York, they've got Bobby Portis. Kevin Durant is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Queen in at the 4 slot. McGrady the pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Queen. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
And here's Green from the arc. Back to Murray. Second chance effort. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Pass to Queen. Here's McGrady. Here's Queen, covered by Towns. Outside Durant. The 3. Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now Towns. Now here's Porter. Goes up from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Murray's shot is good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
New York trails by 10. Here's McGrady. On target from range. McGrady's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Murray passes to Green. To the middle. It's tipped. Portis with the steal. Hardaway against Green. Here's McGrady. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Carter, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Murray looking around. Here's Carter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And for your ballers, Vince Carter.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball for New York. Pass to Oden. Here's McGrady. Over Green. McGrady. Good. McGrady's got 24.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He buries it from 3. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Westbrook, the pass to McGrady. Durant with a screen on Green. McGrady. Offline with a 3.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send it back.
Westbrook, the pass to Queen. They double him with Durant. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And they're running. Here's Green, and there's the rejection. Westbrook, the pass to McGrady. Westbrook against Murray. To the inside.
You just never know what Russell Westbrook will do in the pick and roll. So excellent at making the right decision.
The Ballers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Towns outside. Carter from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Team foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Taking 3 shots.
And that one falls for Carter.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Here's McGrady. Green covering. Pass to Durant. Here's the three. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Here's McGrady. Green covering. McGrady the pass to Durant. Six to shoot. Pass to Oden. The rebound by Carter. The Ballers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McGrady the pass to Durant. There's the triple. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Green. Launches it. No luck on that one. New York trails by 9. Westbrook, the pass to Durant. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 8 assists here tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Murray passes to Duran. Duran, the screen. Green for 3. They get it back. He's off on the layup. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Oh, hey, how about that?
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Murray will bring it up for the Ballers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Right side Green, outside Murray. This one for 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Pass to Queen. Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Durant. He's checked by Carter. Durant draws the double. The shot that time not on target. Westbrook against Murray. Pass to Green. Here's Towns. Outside Carter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Oden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant with it. Covered by Towns. Offensive rebound. Durant, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
New York foul. Clean. Second personal foul, third team foul.
At the line for 2, Jalen Duran.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And Duran drops them both.
They've been outstanding at the line this half.
Murray against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Pass to Oden. Unloads from 13. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Oden's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Shoots over Westbrook. Murray, no good. New York trails by 7. For 3, Durant. Towns with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Outside Carter from downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Westbrook, the pass to Queen. Here's McGrady. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Durant's got 22.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Duran. Now here's Green. Left side Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
At the line for North Stars, Vince Carter.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. New York trails by 6. Here's McGrady. It's good. McGrady's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Foul. 5th team foul.
At the line for North Stars, Vince Carter. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Here's McGrady. Green covering. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now Murray. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. And it's New York with a rebound. Queens got 4 rebounds now.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook outside. Takes a three. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Murray passes to Towns. And he's going for the lob! Stolen! Westbrook taking his time here.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
Shooting for New York, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to McGrady. Back to Durant. Ooh, offline. Queen misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, they need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy. There's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your ballers, Anthony Towns. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Who wants a t-shirt? The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Here's McGrady. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. We want to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.
He's got 5 points in the quarter. Hayes with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Little General. Back to Hayes. Jacksonville again can't hit. And it's Colorado Springs ball. They're rolling here with the 9-point run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's the drive. It's tipped. And here we go. Jacksonville, fast break. Here's Beasley. Little General, the pass to Beasley. Here's Little General. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time from Jones.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Beasley in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Beasley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Jacksonville.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's what's coming up on the schedule for Jacksonville. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And Colorado Springs making a change here. Collier's checked in, and Jacksonville also making a change. Duncan's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Little General. Back to Hayes. Duncan with the screen for Hayes. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
And when Duncan is moving like that to the basket off of the screen, he's incredibly tough to stop. So hard to match up with a guy at his size who can roll to the rim.
Here's the teardrop, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Beasley outside. Now Hayes. 5 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Over Collier. The shot's good from Hayes. Now it's a 4-point Jacksonville lead. There's the triple. And no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jacksonville out front, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for Colorado Springs, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for Jacksonville.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Yeah, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Desmond Bain out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Hunter. And it's Prosper in at the foursome. A shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Jacksonville. They've led by as many as 14 points. And for Jacksonville, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Duncan out there with Allen. And then it's Little General. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Fades and shoots. That's it. And the Jacksonville lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Little General. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Colorado Springs shooting 43% from the field. Curry can't get it to go. Jacksonville shooting 43% from the floor. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. To the middle, stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the dunk by Duncan.
A bit of a vintage performance here from Tim Duncan. He's hitting every shot right now.
Colorado Springs trails by 7. Pass to Hunter. Leaps for it. High post Vucevic. A kick out to Bain. Puts it up from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Jacksonville lead.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hunter. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
stats. Here are the numbers for Tim Duncan. Putting up about 18 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Allen. Duncan kicks to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Curry. Just 3 to shoot. And then Allen slams it in.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Mitchell against Curry. Outside, Bain. Back to Curry. Over Mitchell. Curry can't get it to go.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Wiggins passes to Little General. Down low. Here's Allen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. McCollum's checked in for Colorado Springs. That free throw good from Allen. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
Wiggins against Hunter. Lets it go from 11, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Inside. Hunter sets a screen for McCollum, pulls from the top of the key, and that one good. Jacksonville leading by 10. Wiggins outside. Duncan scanning the floor. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bain kicks to McCollum. Puts up a 3, and Desmond Bain good for 3. Bain's got it back down to within single digits for Colorado Springs. Just a Little General. And here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
No good on that one.
And the runner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Hayes, he's checked in for Little General. Second free throw, no good. Colorado Springs trails by 9. Here's Hunter. It's not going to go for him. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Jacksonville. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Now, here's Hunter. He has 6. It's stolen by Allen. Bain against Mitchell. Missed inside. For Colorado Springs, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Hunter with it. Hayes on him. And that one's good. Hunter.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Duncan outside. To the paint. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is the threat that Allen gives you on the interior. Gets great position and then just jams it through.
Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here we go. Please give it up for your Colorado Springs dancers.
And Jacksonville making a change here. Beasley's checked in. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Vucevic finds McCollum. Back to Vucevic. Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. And the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
From downtown, hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Mitchell kicks to Beasley. Mitchell sets the screen for Beasley. Pass to Duncan. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Vucevic. Rebounded by Jacksonville. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Here's Beasley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game. McCollum looking it over. Contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get in one opportunity.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Jacksonville?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Rebounded by Jacksonville. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Hayes. He's got 10. Mitchell outside. Duncan with the screen for Mitchell. Lock at 6. No good on the 3. Colorado Springs trails by 8. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 11.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Mitchell up top, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Misses the layup. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to man.
2 minutes.
Vucevic, a screen on Beasley. Colorado Springs needs to get off a shot. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots. And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Unloads from 9. And on the rim that time before dropping in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Beasley.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
And Colorado Springs making a change here. Collier's checked in. Little General is checked in for Jacksonville. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Now, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
50 seconds left in the third. It's stolen. Beasley with it. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Duncan's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Vucevic. Basket counts.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Mitchell outside. Shoots over Collier. No good there with this step-back J. And so it's Jacksonville, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Hunter. He's out there with Derek Jones. Collier out there with Desmond Bain. Shots good by Mitchell.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Colorado Springs trails by 10. Screen by Jones. Rebounded by Jacksonville. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Duncan. On the wing, Mitchell. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. Wiggins from outside. The shot that time, not on target. And Colorado Springs shooting 47%, pretty solid. Jones trying to get open. And it's sent back by Allen. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they get it back. And the shot is good. And Jacksonville leads by 12.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
To the inside.
He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2-0.
The first free throw is good, and Colorado Springs making a change here. Prosper's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Little General. Back to Mitchell. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Now Hunter. Jones with the screen on Duncan. Shot left block. Hunter. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Hunter. And Colorado Springs pushing it up now. And Jones with the stuff.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down low. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud, let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Colorado Springs. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Colorado Springs' head coach had some advice for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry, oh, the concentration.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Mitchell. Hunter grabs the miss. Colorado Springs trails by 10. Pass to Curry. Now Jones. Now Curry. Takes the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Little General the pass to Wiggins. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And Duncan gets double-teamed. For 3, Mitchell. Jacksonville keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. They shoot again. No good from Duncan. And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. Trailing by 10. Bain with the bucket.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Mitchell against Curry. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
And that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And Mitchell drops them both. Now here's Curry. Pass to Prosper. Jones looking for an opening. Curry outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Little General. Higgins outside. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Colorado Springs ball. Vucevic checked in for DeAndre Hunter.
Number 13, Nikola Vucevic.
Colorado Springs trails by 7. Outside, Bain. Pass to Prosper. Offline with his 3. Jacksonville shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Out of bounds, it'll be Colorado Springs ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
For Colorado Springs, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Outside Bain. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Duncan's got 12 points here in the second half. Curry against Mitchell. Fires top of the key. That's it. And the Jacksonville lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Curry.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Pass to Little General. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. Left side, Jones. Curry on the wing. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
And Allen slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Duncan outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Duncan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
First free throw is good. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
McCollum's checked in for Bain. Stephen Curry hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jacksonville leading by 4. Past a Little General. Mitchell a screen on McCollum. Here's Little General. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell against McCollum. Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
You talk about Wiggins' aggressiveness on O. It's great when he does it on D. Rewarded that time.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot.
Colorado Springs, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Allen. It's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Jared Allen right now is having himself a big night.
Outside, Jones. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight. Mitchell kicks to Duncan. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Lob pass to Duncan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now the concentration from Duncan doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You have the camera on you. Oh, that's nice. You're off beat.
change here. Hunter's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 37, DeAndre Hunter.
So it's Colorado Springs now. It's a 5-point game. Back to Curry. Launches a three. Rebounded by Jacksonville. Duncan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Basket good.
Tim Duncan.
And it's a 7-point Jacksonville lead. And so Curry will bring it up for Colorado Springs.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hunter. McCollum with the ball. Fires away from outside. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Jacksonville leading by 7. Mitchell, this is to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Curry. And the shot falls short this time. Jacksonville shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Duncan. Here's Little General. Duncan with a screen on McCollum. Back to Duncan. And Colorado Springs pushing it up now. Steph Curry, what a finish!
Well, when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned, so he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
And Jacksonville with possession. Pass to Little General. Buries it down low.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
This is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Now here's Duncan. Not a lot of room. Here's Little General. And the wing jumper offline. Hands it from downtown. And so Jacksonville takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How are you?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us for now. For Greg Anthony.
Good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
They've got Griffin. Ivy's out there with Derek White. Then there's Mobley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Leonard against Barnes to the paint. Here's Mutombo. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, Griffin. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Giddey against White. Giddey passes to Holiday. Pass to Mutombo. Stolen by Ivy. To the left side wing.
It'll be a turnover.
On Thursday and then Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid.
And looking at the Long Beach matchup, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Clark has checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Holiday. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Barnes, a tumble with a rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's time for an injury report.
And I learned that it's a bruised heel, so that foot will be tough to walk on for the time being. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Derek White.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Joe. Back to Dosunmu. Outside Joe. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Clark with a screen on Ivy. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Ivy's shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dosunmu goes in. Uses the glass on the layup. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Ivy. Tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Mutombo. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Edie's checked in for Ivy. Now George. Last game for him, he had 14. Mobley passes to Ellis. And here's Barnes. It's tipped. And here's Joe. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Fred, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
That free throw good from Barnes.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
There's a screen. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Mutombo. Blocked. In transition, here they come. Pass to Ellis. Back to George. Here's Edie. Kicks it out to Barnes. Cans it with nobody near him. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go!
He's checked in for Scotty Barnes.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 9, Bones Highland.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Clark. Outside Joe. Here's Mutombo. He's got 6. Clark comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Kicks it to George. Clark against Mobley. Goes back up. Pass to Edie. He gets it in there. Edie's got his second basket on the night.
And without the work they've done on the offensive glass lately, who knows what the score would be?
To the middle. To halt the run. And he sinks the layup.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Shoots. And the basket by Highlands. Highlands got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Dosunmu outside. Here's Mutombo. And rejected. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Dosunmu. Mobley outside. Pass to George. Nails it from 3. 9 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Shooting 42% in the second quarter. Joe, the pass to Mutombo. Now here's Dosunmu. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your home team, Dikembe Mutombo, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Leonard's checked in for Alexander Walker.
We got this.
Second free throw, no good. Shooting 55% for the game so far. The steal. Clark in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for your home team, Brandon Clark, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Clark drops them both. 43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Ellis. White with it. The 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Dosunmu outside. Here's Garuba. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the basket by Joe.
Really, I want to see them crash the offensive glass a little harder here. They were so good at that in the first quarter.
Now here's Mobley. With 1 on the clock. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They're up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish.
Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Josh Giddey out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Mutombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Back to Giddey. To the paint. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 11 points.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Pass to White. Back to Ivy. Stolen by Giddey. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Leonard looking over the floor. Giddey against Ivy. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Ivy against Giddey. From the line. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Giddey passes to Holiday. Back to Giddey. Leonard for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. He's got 10.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Back to Ivy. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
Yeah, you can't teach the kind of vision that they have. Natural instinct to read the floor and find the open guy that they all possess.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Pass to Mutombo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Giddey against Ivy. And the layup falls. Ivy's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Clark. Here's Leonard. Mobley grabs the board. Ivy against Giddey. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Giddey passes to Clark. Giddey with a screen on Mobley. Pass to Mutombo. Barnes against Leonard. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Tries again. Here's Mobley. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Brandon Clark. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Evan Mobley at the line for 1.
One shot.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Giddey passes to Clark. Back to Giddey. $11 feet out and he hits it. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
White finds Mobley. And line. Yep, it's good. Mobley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Giddey against Ivy. Giddey with it. 12 points for him. Here's Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on White.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
First free throw is good. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ivy up top. Giddey defends. They get the rebound. Gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Q, the pass to Giddey. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Sumu, he's checked in for Holiday. Outside Giddey. Pass to Mutombo. Mobley grabs the board. Shooting about 60% for the game. Giddey against George. Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Giddey against George. And it's Giddey missing.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's DeSumo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's Barnes on the wing. 10 points for him. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Giddey passes to Clark. Back to Giddey. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Mutombo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mutombo has got 13.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Ivy passes to Mobley. Back to Ivy. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to drop it in. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
And he makes a first.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Ellis is checked in for Scotty Barnes. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, we've seen Ivy really develop into more than a serviceable two-guard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Joe, the pass to Dosunmu. Pass to Garuba. 5 to shoot. Outside Joe. Shoots over George. Joe misses.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Dosunmu, tightly guarded. Clark outside. Over Mobley. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Ellis passes to Ivy. Here's Q. He's got 5. Pass to Garuba. Now Dosunmu. There's a screen from Garuba. 6 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to Clark. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Home team foul. Usman Garuba. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the away team. Griffin at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Highland, he's checked in for Ivy. And so he hits both. Shooting 35% in the third quarter. Clark outside. Back to Giddey to end the run. The shot misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Mobley on a screen. George passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Joe, the pass to Giddey. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Griffin. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Giddey against George. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good. Giddey's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Q. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. From about 19. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got 15 points in just the second half.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They got Bones Highland, and it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's a pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Salah. Garuba with a rebound. Shooting about 43% on this one. Alexander Walker with it. Highland covering. Alexander Walker, the pass to Hield. And the 3 off target. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Now here's Highland, covered by Joe. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Over to the wing. Bates, the pass to Highland. Drills the elbow jumper.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
To the left wing. Here's Garuba. Here's Alexander Walker. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Here's Bates, covered by Alexander Walker. Highland looking for an opening. The baseline, Jay. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Alexander Walker, the pass to Joe. Here's Garuba. Back to Joe. Outside heel. Top of the key jumper, no good. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Covered by Joe. No good that time. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Nikhil Alexander Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
First free throw is good. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
No good on the second free throw. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Dosunmu, right side. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that out.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Amani Bates. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops him first. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And here's Dosunmu. Outside, Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here we go. Here's Garuba, and the layup is good off the glass.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Here's Highland. Pass to Bates. The three is up. Drops in the three.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Garuba passes to Dosunmu. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Salon, defended by Jackson. Outside, Highland. Najee sets a screen. Highland misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Highsmith. Pass to Jackson. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Highland. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Najee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Dosunmu up top. He's guarded by Highland. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's the teardrop. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Home team. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Highland. No good from outside.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Pass to Q. To the inside. And that one's good. Giddy's got 22 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Now Ivy. He's covered by Dosunmu. From 9 feet. That one's wide left. Gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. From deep, Giddy. Sinks it from distance. He's got 25.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Ivy passes to Barnes. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
The first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
And that one misses. Gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Shooting just 38% here in the fourth. The teardrop and the layup by Barnes.
Just eases it up and in. Barnes just doesn't overpower it.
Outside Giddy. Leonard with the ball. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Some serious intensity from Leonard. Driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Mobley outside. There's a screen. Puts it up from 12. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Giddy on the wing. Here's Mutombo, covered by Mobley. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Stone cold right there. Leonard, an exceptional ball handler on top of everything else.
Here's Najee. Giddy defends. Clark against Mobley.
No debate there. He got hammered.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Evan Mobley. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. White, he's checked in for Najee. And he's good on the second. Now here's Giddy. Pass to Mutombo. Now to Sumu. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by White. Now Mobley. Inside. Here's Barnes. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth. Giddey passes to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Outside White. .110 left in the fourth quarter here. Left side Barnes. Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by White. Alexander Walker, the pass to Giddey. Here's Mutombo. Over Edey. Got a hand on it. Barnes against Giddey. White with a screen on Giddey. Here's Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
From deep, Giddey. Not going to go that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Barnes. Back to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Keontae George taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. George hits them both. .16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Giddey with it. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Deflected. Barnes feeling it out a bit. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.